Nice. So let's see that bad boy, John.
Yeah, everybody wants to see the new truck.
Let me spotlight your video.
And the receipt doesn't count.
I haven't even taken it myself yet.
Oh, wow.
So why did I don't know. My local hobby shop put out like an email blast of like overstock sale, extra 20% off. I was looking at this earlier this week when it was like around the $200 Canadian mark. And then today it dropped to 150 Canadian. I was like, oh, all right, sold.
Wow.
But I don't really recommend anyone get an HPI right now because they're pretty much out of business. I mean, they're struggling to come back. They're on their third owner now. They got some new Scandinavian company that's running them. If you look on the website, on HPI's website, on the news section, it says they're under new owners again. But there's no parts, no cars, there's nothing. So this is from like 2014. In 2016, they made a version 2 of this, which strengthened some of the problems that they had, and they made a brighter body. I thought it was a pretty good value. I do really like the chassis.
Metal sides.
It's a twin metal plate chassis design. So it looks pretty good. I mean, it's a standard 2-wheel drive setup. It's got the rear mounted motor and slipper clutch assembly, and it's got fairly normal electronics. It's got a normal brushed ESC. Servo sits up front in a vertical type of orientation, which I haven't had it out yet myself. I just got home with it. I don't know how many years my hobby shop has had this, but probably quite a few.
Yeah, to knock all the dust off the box. Nice.
Wow.
Actually, that looks pretty cool. I also thought this was kind of a fun color scheme for doing a Halloween video. For a couple of years now, I wanted to get a Stampede 2-wheel drive, those like Craniac type ones, but they've since been discontinued. So maybe I'll get like a Craniac body or something for this eventually. But
I was gonna say it reminds me of the 2-wheel drive Stampede.
Yeah. I think the only thing that's going to be annoying about it is it's got a battery mount that goes in the bottom. So you put the battery into the bottom, but it's got this like scoop here that all the crud is going to fly into. I watched a video from Gary from Killer Off-Road Hobbies.
Yeah.
He had the brushless version of this that they made a few years ago, and he said that every time you run it, this gets like clogged, and then you can't get it in your battery tray. But whatever, minor annoyances. I was just thinking that for what I paid, like for the sum of the parts, the wheels and tires and servo and motor and electronics, there was more money in this thing than what I paid for. So, and it's got full ball bearings, full hex hardware. Like you get a lot more than you get with a Stampede. You get actual real threaded shocks. Let me take the body off. We'll take a look. So it's a pretty good value until it breaks because you can't get parts. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to probably take it a little easy with it until I don't. And then, oh, it looks like I got maybe one of the better versions because I do not have an antenna sticking at the back. A lot of the videos that I watched on it today, it had a big antenna whip sticking at the back, and this one doesn't. It's pretty cool.
You got robbed.
Well, that thing looks cool, man. I like it.
It does.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that was pretty cool. The drivetrain and stuff looks pretty good. It's got metal dog bones. It's full ball bearings, all hex hardware. It feels really good, actually. It's nicely dampened. Wow, sweet. What's that? Tempted to part it out?
Yeah. Part it out. I'm sure everybody's looking for parts for it, you know.
Yeah, that's true. There is there is one flaw with this thing, which is in the transmission. It has a plastic idler gear in the transmission, which apparently breaks. I'm not sure how easy it is to break. I'm not sure if it's after you put brushless power in it or not, but there's one gear in the transmission that's known for going. And they did make an upgrade metal one, but you can't get them anywhere. No one has stock. That's better, which is pretty nice looking, actually.
Well,
even has it's got a drop wheel. Huh. Nice foam drop wheel. It's comfortable.
Looks like it's got some things on the front too.
Servo endpoint adjustments.
The very front.
yeah.
Oh, the very front is the reverse switches.
Oh, that's what those are. Huh.
Yeah, so you got channel reverse switches on the front. It's a 3-channel.
It's a weird looking controller. Yeah.
Okay, here's something weird. Never seen that before. Where does it say? I don't know if you can see that. Let's try to see if we can focus. Can you read what it says there?
Practice mode, normal mode.
It says France mode, normal mode.
Oh, France.
What's France mode?
Maybe
Never heard of that before. Probably a lower strength signal, like it turns down the strength of the radio or something for France. Even the throttle feels really nice on it too. They don't make ready-to-run radios this nice anymore, rarely. And speaking of good value, you get 4 AA's, and it's truly ready to run.
Yeah, do that with a lot of their trucks though. Like even the, what did you call that? The FJ Cruiser or whatever they had, the crawler. It came with everything: batteries for the controller, batteries for the truck, everything. Like when they say ready to run, they truly mean ready to run.
I was going to Tamiya plug on this thing, which is a little unfortunate, but whatever.
Hey, now you got a battery where you can plug into test your Tamiyas when you want.
Yeah, that's true. I do have a little adapter thing, which is probably what I'll just stuff in this for now until I change it. So I'm just taking
Aaron
the body
from Great Lakes RC says you get really good range out of that thing.
out of this radio.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. You can only open the battery tray up that much because this hits. So you just shove your battery down in there. Looks like there's enough room for a decent sized 2S LiPo. Well, I'm pretty impressed with this. I think it's a better build than a Stampede.
Yeah, with the vertical chassis, aluminum chassis.
Yeah, there's no flex in this thing at all. Like it's super. You cannot flex it.
How much you love those
or twist it.
axles.
What's that, Scott?
But we know how much you love those Traxxas axles.
Yeah. Yeah. I watched a couple of running videos of it, just trying to decide was it worth going to get. No, I decided it was. Mostly just because like the wheels, almost for what I paid for it, like wheels and tires and electronics. And then it's like getting the truck for free.
I'm telling you, you should go on eBay and part it out.
I would make twice as much parting it out, but it's so much work. And then eBay takes 10%, and I got to ship it from Canada, which sucks.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I think that smile on his face when he was unboxing it was the answer.
Yeah.
I made a this is the version 1. This is the first jump shot they made from like 2014. Then 2016 they revised it where you got a slightly stronger motor, and then they put stronger gears in the transmission, and they put a different color on the body. They made it like a red, white, and blue all American style body, and that's the only things I'm aware of that they changed. And they got rid of giving it with a battery and stuff. So whatever.
Is that motor a 15 turn or?
Yep, 15 turn.
Yeah, I had a HPI short course truck, and that's the motor that it came with.
Yes, the Swamper RC said since the battery door doesn't come off, you could use some duct tape to block the dirt catcher.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Just throw some tape over this to stop crap from getting under there.
Swamper said.
And now he said the box will be worth $100. Shop Queen says the Fireball motor. Yeah, that's the one that came in my short course. That's probably
Fireball motor because it explodes, or is that what it's actually called?
that's Fireball motor.
Okay. Got the little cooling things on it, so it should. I don't know. There must have been a reason why they decided to swap it out. There was in the version 2, they also gave it a 15-turn motor, but it's a different one. So I don't know what was wrong with this one.
Well, see, with the guys that do the monster truck racing with us, like when you're in, I think it's sport mod class and not pro mod, they only can use like 15-turn motors, and everybody was buying those Fireball motors. and those were the ones that everyone was running, like Trigger King and stuff like that. I watched, and that's the motor that they were recommending was that one.
I've wanted a 2-wheel drive monster for a while, even though I doubt I'll really run it much, but that'd be fun.
Yeah, they are. I mean, I got the little Bigfoot 2-wheel drive, and that thing's like a wheelie king. I let the little kids have at it and run it in the field and stuff, and they just crack up the whole time because they're wheeling, and it's a fun truck.
So this is kind of neat. In the bottom of the battery tray, there's a tool. You pull out the tool, and this is the little screwdriver for setting your endpoints, because these are way set inside. So this is your tool for getting in there and setting your endpoints.
John is unboxing his HPI JumpShot monster truck that he got for a steal.
Be like 99 US to you guys.
Tony says, "Is that an HPI?" Yep.
It is.
Yeah, that's one thing I actually don't have. I don't have a rock bouncer. Something I should look into.
That's why I bought this one, because I didn't have one.
Yeah.
I know what I got coming is more of a trail truck, but it'll give me an idea how much I like it. But I already feel like I got the itch.
NT said, "Sorry, can't watch too long. The screen is hurting my eyes. Got a bad connection the other day, or a bad concussion the other day." Oh, what the heck were you doing, TNT? That you got a concussion?
Hey, it's in his name. He was blowing shit up.